NY12! Second floor! Stay away from the floor!
We're really excited. We just closed down the beta, and with over 8 million unique players coming in across the different platforms and playing, it was a really incredible experience to see the people come out, play the game. Lots of great feedback. We got tons of stuff from the people playing again. We had a small alpha trial earlier in the year. This one, obviously, the beta really big. Lots of people coming in, so we saw all kinds of great stuff. Lots of fixes are in the way, updates, things like that. So people definitely help make a difference. There's stuff like the UI changed, how the spawn changes, like working together with your teammates, working like in the VoIP as well. Some of the voice over IP elements. One of the ones I like actually was in the vehicles. Like if you're in a tank, for instance, if you on the console, playing PS3 behind us here, but on the console, if you hold down like L3, like push down the left stick, that's your you kind of get like a boost in your tank. And we've changed that to actually a toggle now, so you can toggle it on and off, where it's a little bit easier to kind of continue to steer and drive, just things like that. At this point, it's a lot of smaller fixes, the tweaks and tunes, which we'll continue to do after launch. But again, it's always the small things that sometimes make a difference. So we wanted to listen and incorporate as much as we can. Because it was all online, and we specifically focused on like that one map, that one mode. For PC, we did a few extra things. We showed Caspian Border and a little bit different scenario, but we really wanted to keep it focused and for people to play and give us routine feedback, and something we ourselves have spent a lot of time on. That's when you help find some of those last minute things that help tune the game to perfection. The beta was a great experience, no doubt, but the full game, it shines. The software that people were playing, even when it first came out, say on the 27th and stuff, that was still not even where it was on that 27th, right? You have to submit something beforehand to actually get it up on the networks and stuff. So, as of today, that software is nearly 2 months old. So if people are looking at the beta, trying to figure it out, like what's behind us here today and things like that, it's 2 months older. And as many people know, in software development, a day can change a lot, so let alone 2 months. I love Battlelog. I think there's a lot of really cool uses for it. One of the fun things is what you see in the beta, people friending up, and you can actually import like Facebook friends, something like that. And you can all of a sudden, see who's online, ping a bunch of people, and get a squad like this. You don't need to try and, are they on, my platform? Are they on Xbox or PlayStation? Or are they on PC? You got to use another communicator to try and wrangle everyone together. It's all right there in Battlelog, so you can see what's going on, invite people in. If you're playing on the PC, there's a whole lot of core functions outside of that you can use, and you actually launch the game from Battlelog. So PC players are going to be fully in it, and console players, there's actually a battle feed on the consoles. When you first load up the game, you kind of want to get like a quick update of what's going on. You can see latest kills, who's playing, what just happened, ribbons, awards, upgrades, all that stuff, really at the touch of a button. We want people to know that we have the only all-out war experience this holiday. So we offer so much, and it's all built from this Frostbite 2 engine. You don't go into the gory details because that scares people away, but it's this really powerful technology, and it makes the game shine in a way like you've never seen anything before it. From destruction, the animation, the brand new lighting system. You see sometimes in the multiplayer, a guy run through the flashlight, and it kind of blinds you if it's at close enough light, because it's a tactical flashlight. It's what it's meant for. So these little things that people won't always recognize, everything from bringing down facades of buildings or crushing an enemy, or flying a jet and shooting down another jet with a missile. I mean, there's so many unique moments. We call them battlefield moments in the game, and it's something that really no other franchise can offer you. One of my favorite things to do is first time someone sees the game, I'll get in a jet and I'll do a barrel roll in third-person view, and woo, people just love seeing that. But they bring a tactical advantage to the battlefield. So you would think, being in a jet, it's all cake and gravy, but it's not. Other jets can shoot you down, helicopters, anti-air vehicles, and so it's really just a check and balance system. No matter what you have, using that advantage, there's always something else that can take you down. So it's just another dynamic element to the game, and it's fun to have, right? It's what creates an all-out war experience. Like having a tank next to you, using it for shield and cover, that's your own, and then repairing it if you're an engineer, or jumping in and out of it to support them with the coax gun, things like that. So it just opens a whole new level. So it's similar to Bad Company 2, where you have like a player progression, like level 1, 2, 3, etc. Then you also have a character progression. So if you're playing Assault, Support, Medic, and Engineer, or Support and Engineer, and as you're going through, playing the different ones, you'll unlock weapons that are like agnostic, like shotguns, for every class. But as you're playing as an assault, for example, you'll unlock maybe like the next rifle scope or an underslung attachment or you know, a different grenade launcher or different things like that. So there's a lot to it that you can work with, and as you're going through the game, we really like to think of it as the journey is the reward, not the end goal. So you're going to be unlocking stuff a lot, and obviously as you go through, you unlock more things or bigger things, but they'll come slower. So we really want people to get in quickly, be rewarded, have a good time, get the hang of it, and then you can start picking and choosing your path on where you want to go. And if you want to excel and get everything, you're going to be spending a lot of hours on it. In the beta, there was only one map, one mode, instead of, so that's, you know, one like option, and we actually have 45 options plus hardcore modifier because we have 9 maps and over 5 different modes. So there'll be plenty of matchmaking and all that stuff will be fully working for that. So you're not playing level 1 and 40 necessarily all the time. But we want, you know, it's a very dynamic system. So as you're getting into the game, there will be like some pieces to help you out. And you start with a solid arsenal, and you'll get quick unlocks in the beginning to make sure that, you know, you're being rewarded for the time you're putting in.